She has been a tireless advocate for Montreal's Indigenous community, and she's being honored by the city of Côte Saint-Luc. You have heard her many, many times here on CJAD 800. Nagusset is Executive Director of the Native Women's Shelter, co-manager of Resilience Montreal, and her name is now displayed on the Human Rights Walkway at Pierre Elliott Trudeau Park. Nagusset joins us now. Congratulations, Nagusset.
Thanks.
Yeah, congrats.
It's kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy. And I'm going to ask you in a moment what this means to you, but and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do know that you really appreciate accolades like this, but I also feel like you're just always more focused on trying to get the work done.
Well, yeah, for sure. Because honestly, you know, first of all the people are so accomplished there, right? So I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't do that much. I'm not like, Nelson Mandela. I'm sorry. I'm not like a president, right? But, it's a drop in the bucket. Like, I haven't really done that much. So
yes,
there's a lot more. So I almost feel like, whoa, guys, you should have given me a couple more years. Like, let me really, make some changes.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say something like that. And yet, because you don't even see the impact that you've had. So, don't start comparing yourself to other people. You've had a huge impact here in Montreal and around Montreal. What does it mean to you to be included in this Human Rights Walkway?
It's incredible. It's totally surreal. It's I don't think I've actually really processed it yet because, it's like every day there's another fight. Like, in a couple of hours, I have to go and speak at, Justice for Joyce. That's an issue that we're facing currently. So I have to kind of keep present and also look ahead. So in a way, it kind of feels like I'm always walking up a hill. I don't look behind about, how far I've gone. I'm just like, how much more do I need to go? So,
I want to ask, though, for people who don't, I realize most people will remember Joyce Echaquan, but I was funny when I was looking today. It's been not a year, not 2 years. It's been 3 years since that happened. So since then, can we say we're pleased at least with some of what has happened or not?
Listen, I'm literally speaking tonight about an incident that happened with someone who uses our services that is unbelievable, and it is multi-level. When we talk about systemic discrimination, it's not just the hospital, but it's the person that comes in the ambulance and has such derogatory words, and then also the hospital. And it's like, I don't know how people. It's almost like a bravery to be like, I gotta go to the hospital. What am I going to? Because I feel like there hasn't been enough change. And I'm hearing it from people when they're calling me to say, what can I do? What do I do with this? This is terrible.
Isn't that, I always wonder how you just keep doing it day after day after day, Nagusset. I guess you feel like this is, obviously, it's your life's calling. This is your mission. You just put one foot in front of the other and just keep going.
The thing is that some things are easier for me than it would be for you. So, Natasha, if someone said, hey, can you do a march on September 30th? You might be like, what? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do that because I know this person, I know how to get this done. And, it just happens like that, mm-hmm. right? For me, it's like fun, which is kind of a weird thing. But it's the same thing for vigils, and it's the same thing for marches, for all different kinds of subjects. So I can do that because after so many years of doing it, it comes naturally. And the thing is that people ask me, I started getting requests early summer. Are you doing something for September 30th? Are you going to do something for this? Are you going to do a march, whether it's Search the Land, Phil's or whatever? Can you do something? And if I have the capacity to do it and people are asking, then there's that responsibility of, yes, I can, and I'm willing, and we'll do it, and we'll try to knock it out of the ballpark every time.
I don't even know if you know your own limitations, though. I'm thinking how you say if I have the capacity, but you always seem to have the capacity. What kind of toll, emotionally, this has all got to take a huge toll on you day after day.
Yeah, you think? I don't know. I don't think about it.
No, you don't. You just keep on trucking.
The thing is that, let's say, for September 30th, let's say, 10,000 people show up. That's what I'm going to see. I'm not going to see all the work that was put. And again, I never do anything alone. I have, Resource Movement has helped me with 30-something volunteers to put this together. All the speakers have come in super easily. So it doesn't feel that difficult or that, I think what's hard is the fact that we have to do this. That's what's hard for me. Why do we march? Like last year and the years before, I'm always like, why don't you send out subpoenas? Instead of walking, send out subpoenas to all the people that are involved in the mass graves. When do we get accountability? When do we get our own Nuremberg kind of trial for our people, right? So, but that helps me sort of focus on what the next steps are and what I need to do. So the march is great. And if there's 10,000 people that show up, you throw out that little message, and then it's like, hey, we can help, we can do this, we can do that, because it's like empowering.
Yeah, and it matters. I wonder, do you think a day will come where a march won't be needed anymore?
Oh, it's my next plan. I've always got something, right?
Yeah, you do. You do. Okay. Well, you'll keep us posted. So tonight you're going to be speaking at Justice for Joyce. I want to make sure you tell us about that and also about what's happening for National Truth and Reconciliation Day on Saturday.
Yeah. So tonight Ellen Gabriel is going to be there, which is always awesome. There's going to be different people that are in the health field that are going to be there speaking. I'm going to be sharing on behalf of someone that went through a horrific experience and actually call out the hospital. So you're going to have to hear about it tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing tonight.
Is that in Joliette?
No. Well, I'm sure Joliette is doing something themselves.
Okay.
I'm doing this at Place du Canada.
Okay. Good to know.
And we did this last year also. So it's going to be 5:30 Place du Canada. Ellen Gabriel's the first speaker. I think I'm like the fifth or sixth, so I probably won't be on until maybe 6 or 6:15, depending on how long people speak.
Okay.
So we're hoping that people will show up. And in terms of September 30th, one of the goals this year is also to raise money for Resilience Montreal. So I know that, each, every time, if anyone sees the poster, there's a little QR code. That will go directly to Resilience. And I feel some people are oh, but it's a Saturday and I have to take my kids to soccer or whatever it is and they can't make it. It's all right. Just donate. $5, $10. It's all good. It's all good. I'll keep doing the work. But you have to understand that Resilience, a lot of the people that go to Resilience are residential school survivors. So we are doing the work to support those and to help them. And if you can't come for a march, it's going to be a beautiful day. But if you can't because you have, other engagements, then please help us to do the work.
Make a donation. It's that simple. It's not that simple, but that will help.
That will help.
So that's on Saturday. People can. Where can they go to participate in the march?
It's 1:00. So we're starting at the mountain near the big statue.
Okay.
And we're starting on time. And, Ellen Gabriel again will be with us because I love Ellen. But Kevin Deere is going to open and Beatrice Deere is going to sing a song.
Oh,
She's
great.
going to speak and share. And then we have other speakers. I have the Grand Chief from Gunnesatage, Victor Bonspiel. He's going to speak. Ben Jibo, Sarah Carrier. So a lot of mix of really super interesting, empowering Indigenous leaders. So, and I'm going to MC it with Ann Deere, who's awesome. And I don't really talk that much. I just, smile and giggle and introduce people. And I love bringing people together.
You're the rock.
And walking together. Yeah. It's awesome.
You are the rock, Naguset. And that is why you were honored at the Human Rights Walkway at Pierre Elliott Trudeau Park in Côte, Saint-Luc. Last time we spoke to you, Shea Doris was closing. And again, we salute you for all the hard work you do. I know it's been even more demanding lately. So Naguset, congratulations. And thank you as always for your time.
Thank you.